There we go. Oh, sort of. I think it's still slightly off, but no big deal. Anyway, guys, welcome back. Here we are, guys. Another game versus Jace, the Polka Sculptor. So let's see how this one goes. I bring out Gilgamesh, and he's got Heatran, so that's advantage me. I'll go straight for Dynamic Punch. If he's got a Ghost, whatever, I don't really care. His Elf, that's not terrible. It still is going to hurt it. It gets confusion on there. I could probably 2-hit KO with Bullet Punch, or 1-hit KO with Payback, but I don't really want to take a hit. I want to save it just in case. He stays in, beats the Confusion Hacks, gets Stealth Rock up, and then leaves. It's like, man, that sucked. I go for Earth Power, thinking maybe his own Heatran's going to come back in. That becomes a little bit of a theme. I switch out now. I know he's not going to Toxic, so he might T-Wave, and therefore Swampert would be great, and I could put Stealth Rocks up. Boom, boom, boom. It goes perfectly according to plan. So I'm able to get those up, and in comes a Weezing. I don't really know what it's going to do here. I guess it can Will-O-Wisp. Neither one of us can hurt each other. So I go into Heatran to take the Will-O-Wisp, but I fully expect his own Heatran to come right back in. So even when I'm switching in, I'm thinking I'm going to go for Earth Power against a Levitator, which is not very good, but it's all I got. However, there's a fly around my face. I'm going to try clapping at it a few times. Doesn't bite for it. He goes for Painsplit, and it doesn't quite work out. So now this turn, for whatever freaking reason, I don't know why, I Protect. I was thinking Heatran's going to come in, so I don't want to use Flash Fire because I'm not going to stay in because he's probably faster and going to kill me. But if that was the case, why don't I just keep going for Earth Power? And so I was thinking that turn, do I Toxic or do I Protect? Do I Toxic or do I Protect? And I chose Protect. I don't freaking know why. I have no idea. Toxic would have at least hit it on Swampert. Or Earth Power, something. So I have no idea what the hell I was thinking. That was just a terrible play. So I bring in Celebi now at this point, which is just totally going to get owned by Heatran. There's nothing I can really do, but I can at least scare Swampert away and kind of start over. That's really all I got, so I'll speed it back up now. Zapdos comes in, and, well, takes a Grass Knot. Yay, because that's all I got. So no Heatran, I suppose, yay. And, he Agilities, which seems very interesting to me. I was worried it would substitute. I also thought I'd be faster because I have some speed. But thankfully, maybe he's going to Baton Pass, so I bring in Swampert to roar it out. Whatever. He goes for Heat Wave. I dodge it. Wouldn't have mattered really anyway. Would have done nothing. Heat Wave again, and I think I just roar him away at this point. I probably should have went for a Waterfall, but I chose Roar because I kind of figured he would switch. So it was, ow, HP Grass. I was thinking with Zapdos, it's either 50% HP Ice, HP Grass, and Heatran apparently had a really powerful HP Grass. I'm thinking that was Specs because that was a lot of freaking damage. That really sucked. It switches back out now after I bring Gilgamesh back in. I know Weezing's coming in, but I'll at least get some confusion on it. And Weezing's going to be really tough to kill. My only strong special attacker is Heatran, and he's got a Heatran of his own. So Weezing is going to be a real pain in the ass to deal with. I'm going to once again go for the ground. I forget the name of the Earth Power, but he doesn't bite for it. So I think this time now I'm finally going to go for my Fire move. I think maybe because he's not going to bring it in if I'm constantly Earth Powering, right? Maybe I go for Toxic. Unfortunately, I'm a dumbass, and that's what I do. I just keep going for Toxics. But at least I guess at this point, now I can go for Fire Blast, whatever, Lava Plume. I'm able to kill it before it roosts up. And, I don't know. I feel like he should have just brought Heatran in on so many of those turns, but he didn't. So whatever. His Swampert comes in, my Celebi comes in, and again, it's not a good switch for me because his Heatran just completely obliterates Celebi, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to try and T-Wave it, I think. He brings in his Elf, just in case, I suppose. I don't T-Wave, I recovered? Wow. I know Swampert was out, but wow. Anyway, so now I get T-Wave off, and he goes Electric. I thought he'd go Fire, but maybe he's worried that my Heatran's going to come in. I go Grass Knot, mostly just to waste time and scout his move. Ow, okay. Well, there's that, but I guess I'm going to start Recover Stalling until he gets fully paralyzed. I'm still expecting Heatran to come in at any moment, and he seems to just be switching moves at this point. That's really awkward. I recover again just to see if I can... I should have just switched out to Heatran that freaking turn. He's just alternating Fire, Electric, Fire, Electric, Fire, Electric, Fire, Electric. There's the Electric turn. So this is the turn I should switch, right? Maybe I stay in and just try and kill the damn thing? So that's what I do. I opt to kill the damn thing. It's hidden power fire. He has no way of knowing that, but it's another reason I don't want Heatran to come in, because it's freaking hidden power fire. How much would that suck? Thankfully, it got fully paralyzed that turn. That was a fire attack turn if we continue his alternating moves, and I'm able to kill it with Grass Knot at least. Heatran now comes in. Like, I understand he wanted it in there safely, but I don't know. So unlike him, I bring my Heatran straight in, and I figured he was choice, right? So I go for fire, thinking he's gonna swish. Shit. That really sucks. Not only do I boost him, I guess I don't care as much about the boost. I'm gonna switch to Gira anyway, but I lost my Heatran. Weezing it. Holy crap, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. I take it remotely well. I'm able to at least kill Heatran, so that's fine. Maybe I should have Dragon Danced, I don't really know. But, wow. Weezing's still going to be a pain, though. I guess I could T-Wave it with Celebi, now that Heatran is gone. Celebi's much safer. I can confuse it with Gilgamesh. I can potentially flinch it with Gyarados Waterfall, but really those are... it's just awful, man. So at this point, neither one of us really had anything good to do in that matchup, so he just went out to Blissey to... Maybe he's got Wish? I'm not quite sure. I go over to Scizor, which he hasn't seen yet. Another thing that Weezing completely stops, but at least I can get some U-turns out. It'll at least deal damage. I'm pretty sure it's a banded. Holy crap, critical hit. It's a banded Scizor, so it's going to at least hurt things a little bit. Maybe I just have to kill Weezing by residual damage. It doesn't have a good recovery move, after all. So I'll see what I can do. I know I can handle one Will-O-Wisp, so I wasn't afraid. I wanted to get confusion on it. It may or may not have been worth it, but nothing. I don't really want anything getting burned. I guess I suppose Celebi could have gone in. I'd take the 50% chance and just try and get damage on it. It works out in my favor. I figured 50% chance he's confused, and then 80% chance a Will-O-Wisp hits or not. Odds were in my favor. I switch over to Gira now because I expected him to Pain Split on that turn, so I took Stealth Rocks, and he didn't get much Pain Split, so that worked out perfectly. It was a very well-timed move that worked out great. And Waterfall did a little bit more than I thought. So maybe I was afraid of Weezing for nothing. I guess I was afraid of it for nothing. Maybe because it was just beating Machamp so bad, but I guess I didn't really factor in the not very effective as much as I probably should have. Machamp hurt. He's strong, though. So, I don't know. At this point, it's obviously over. He's only got Bliss, and it looks like it's going to be pretty smooth sailing from there. So, I guess there was really no real duress offensively against me. It didn't feel like I had major control to me, because I knew that the Heatran was always there, just in my way, and Weezing would have been tough to take out. But I guess we got there slowly but surely over time. So, it works for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy. Peace.